Imagine you get out of your bed and something is pulling you in the direction of your purpose. You feel inspired, and there's a little flame inside you that is driving you so crazy to go out and change the world. How would a world would be like filled with such people? I think it's marvelous. But that's not the ideal scenario out there. Let me break it down for you. Students are forced to pick careers based on current trends instead of individuals' interest. They are forced to follow the crowd while they can make a path for themselves. They are forced to fit in while they can expand their boundaries. And there's something else too. They are forced to go out and not explore, instead to just sit inside a stadium and then just do what everyone else does. The resultant of these would be nothing but no growth as an individual and as the nation. When this happens, we lose great inventions and great talents. There's also something else that's going to happen that we could do to avoid all these. That's nothing but giving students and the young minds an environment where they can put themselves, explore, make mistakes, and learn from them. I'll also break something else too. You don't have to be so constrained to your job title, because that's already happening, and that's true. I'll tell an example, right? There is something called as a freelance doctor, where you can be a freelance doctor and also be a person who makes funny videos on Instagram. And this thing is possible in the collaborative commons and gig economy. Before we begin, let me explain what collaborative commons is. It's nothing but a peer-to-peer network where a group of people come together as a community, solve problems. In the peer production, people have the power to choose their own gigs using their own skills, expertise, and interests. And why is this needed? See, back then in the industrial era, times were different. There were big tasks that required supervisors to maintain the managerial transactional costs, to make the command and control style leadership possible, to make the industrial era successful. But today, the time and technology connectivity has proved us that we can go out and collaborate easier than ever before to connect with other brilliant minds and solve problems. And there comes this question: how are we going to do this? Right, let me answer this before this statement. See, work, right? Normally we don't push ourselves internally to go out and work unless there is an external push with rewards, bonuses, and incentives. And I think that's why we all like games. That's why we all like to play games. So we team up with strangers, put up on random islands, and the final survivors are celebrated. So at this place, what happens? We cover for our team, we revive them, we accomplish our individual tasks, and also find other new dimensions to eliminate the opponent. Now the question comes, what if? What if we could make work fun? So now the game starts. People come as a community with their unique skill sets and unique talents. They solve problems, collaborating with people who are like-minded as them, and change the world to a level what they can do. And this way, work is fun and inspiring. And we have seen this history repeating itself in different forms. People from different parts of the world made small contributions and made Wikipedia what it is today. And Uber and Airbnb made an irreversible change, right? Where they also shaped the sharing economy, which paves way for us to build the gig economy. And who needs it? See, the pandemic has really brought the curtains down to a level where everyone saw and understood that the importance of following their passion, fighting for their dreams, self-sustainable lives, and also financial freedom. So this pushed some people to go to an extent to start something on their own. Something on their own, right from freelancing to starting up. Well, this looks amazing, but there are few guidelines that people need to follow to make their work awesome, because there needs to be a platform that makes their life easier. And there comes, because as Kobe Bryant says, right, are you a different animal and the same beast? So people with different skill sets connect with people who have complementary skill sets. They sit down, they brainstorm, they solve problems, and in cohesion, they achieve the goal with bonuses, rewards, and incentives. Like a game, think of it. There comes this. There are problems in this space, believe me, because whenever there's something new coming up, there's going to be problems, and this has problems like the trust factor, the credibility, and also the payments. And the upcoming technologies solve these problems. And I live by the truth that a small group of thoughtful and committed humans really change the world. And I love this famous quote from Steve Jobs, because a lot of people see people who push the human race forward as crazy ones, while we see them as genius, because people who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do. Myself, Kaushik, and Sriram are into this journey to build such a platform which promotes collaborative culture with co-creation. Well, all this happens, the internet really paves way for us to build such a culture where co-evolution and co-creation is superly possible in this era, in the now actually. Some might oppose, some might support us, and some might join us. But the thing is, this is an idea worth sharing and spreading. So I wonder, how many of you are ready to join a revolution? Thank you.